that wing mirror. You can see him coming along. I ain't got time to get out and get in front of the combine. He'll be here in about 5 seconds. Beans here are really short. Well, they don't seem, I mean, this bit here is terrible. There is beans there, just not very many. Now this side of the field is really wet, so. Right, we're just moving the combine to the next field. There's a combine, and I've got the head here on the back. Right, it's now Monday evening. Back on the baler again. I've been going for 2 or 3 hours. So, yeah, it's going not too bad. I've done one. I'm on this rice straw, so it's very, very thick. I've done one 10 hectare field. I'm now in a 7 hectare field, so I'm just on the second row around the headland. That's the last row of the headland. So it's a 35-foot cut or a 40. No, it's a 35 or a 41, I think, because there were 2 combines in here. So some of it is a bit wider, so it takes a bit of judging to work out which one it is. Obviously with the 35 you can go a bit faster than you can with the 41, but I just had to keep going by the flakes. I mean, if you look here, my last bale was 44. Well, they always are a bit more on the headland, because obviously you've got, we've just got another bale on its end. Well, how that happened. Anyway, well, it didn't go backwards. It's because it was on the head, I reckon. Yeah, so, yeah, this one here is a 40 foot. I know it for sure because this man has got a 36 metre sprayer. So you'd have 12, and this one would be 24, and that would be 36. So it's right in the middle of the tram line. So this one is the 40 foot one, and so was the first one there. And some over the other way were the 35, so yeah. There we are, it's about 10:15 now. My tractor's just done, you focus on that, 500 hours. 500.1 hours it says. Look, we're on a 6.08 hectare field. I'm just going to turn the system on, see if I can do that while I'm doing this. On, you can see how long it will take me to finish the field. About an hour and 12 minutes, something like that, about an hour to finish this field. Then I've got another field about half the size, so an hour and a half hopefully to finish up here if it doesn't get damp. The moisture at the moment is, let's have a look. 13, 17, we are going around the outside of the field, 16, so yeah, it's still okay. Obviously when you go around the outside of the field they tend to be a bit more wet, especially when they've been run on, so yeah, it's down to 14, 15 now, so yeah, it's just around the outside of the field, and the outside of the field always tends to get damper quicker because the moisture seems to come in more from the grass, and the ater doesn't get so much sun and that in the days. Right, we're now on this last row here. We've got the short one, funny shaped field. Now, it's about 12:30. show you the shape of the field. Yeah, just finished it. So yeah, now we've got to drive back to the farm. Probably, I reckon that's about half an hour. I reckon, I'm not sure, but something like that. Yep, just got to fold it up and go out the gateway, which is over here in this corner. Right, Tuesday morning, it's about 7:30 now. Yeah, just saw the winter room going. I left the farm at just after 6. It was just about dry. You can see a few sprinkles on the ground. So I went to one place. It rained when I got there. I could see. I tried it. I was about 31%. I then now on to another place to do some linseed up over there. So we'll just see what it's like when we get there. There's been a little bit of rain, but we'll just see if I can do it. Because I just spent the last hour driving around looking for places to go. So right, found this linseed field. Just got to go enough to get the bale out the back to see with this moisture meter here what it is. But with linseed, it's pretty obvious to see the difference because it's a completely different colour to wheat. If you go from wheat to barley, or you can see that, but if you go from wheat to wheat, you can't really see the difference. So. Right, I'm not quite sure what size this field is. We'll see in a minute when it tells me that I've completed the field. So I'm marking out, but one end of the field, it's about, the straw moisture is about 30%. The other end is about 15%. I think that it rained at one end of the field, but not at the other. So we'll see how big this field is in a minute. There we go. Boundaries complete. 11.54 hectares. So it'll take me a while to do that one if it doesn't rain. Right, I found out what the problem was why it was drier at one end of the field than the other end of the field. It wasn't that at all. What it was that when I went to the second field, I don't know if the linseed was different or what it was, but if you look down the bottom here at these two bales as we approach them, you'll see that there's not much straw at the top. It's all at the bottom because the thing that pushes the straw up into the chamber, because the linseed's so thin, I had to adjust the pressure on the spring so it was going more less regularly, and putting more straw up the top of the bale, because obviously you can see there's no straw at the top, but it's all at the bottom, because it was sort of like not much straw was going in and it wasn't filling the chamber up. So that's all sorted now and we seem to be going again now, so that's better. Right, I've just finished these fields of linseed, and as you can see it's started raining. It was getting a little bit damp by the time I finished, but there wasn't many bales. I only did 42 in total, so probably the last 2 or 3 was when it started raining. So yeah, so I'm now heading back to the farm to see what happens next. Well, we're just sending this corn along this elevator here. We're just trying to get it along here as fast as we can, so I'm watching it while the guys opening up the shutter down the bottom to see how fast we can get it to come out. That's better, if it'll take it. That's okay if it'll take it. That's better. Morning guys, it's now Wednesday the 15th of September. We had a little bit of rain, well actually 12 mils of rain overnight. So I've got the old flail on the front here, just go around the outside of the fields, let it dry off a bit before we get back onto carting straw again. So yeah, this thing is a bit of a fiddle to get on the tractor, especially when you're on your own, because the other lads have now gone back to uni and college now, so yeah, my 2 assistants have gone, but they're coming back. Some days of the week they can do it, but they have now both started back at uni, so, or one's at uni and the other one's at college, so yeah, I couldn't get the one of the pipes on properly. It was a bit of a, I couldn't seem to release the pressure properly, but I did it eventually, so. Right, I'm back on straw again now. So Wednesday evening's about 7:30 now, I think. Well, I've just got to go backwards. If you look, the ram, this side's out and this side's in. So all I need to do is just pull this lever backwards here. No, that's not right. Push it forwards. There you go, centered it. Now I can go backwards. Night time filling for next day. I'm just cutting straw over here. There's a couple of guys playing on the field right next to me. Actually, they pushed me out of this field. I had a stack in here. I had to move it. The other trailer. Right, there's 2 of us now. He's back from college again this evening time. It's about, I don't know, about 6:30, I reckon. So yeah, we're just strapping up to go and take these bales back to the stack. Afternoon guys, it's Saturday afternoon now, Saturday the 18th I think, or 17th of September, back on the baling as you can see here. Yeah, I was carting, I've been carting for the last 2 or 3 days because we had the rain and stuff, so now starting to dry out, so yeah, the combine's going as well, down to about 100 acres now I think, so. But yeah, this is the field of spring barley, and it's very rough, as you can see by how this camera is not very steady. But yeah, it's not too big a field. I think it's probably about, I don't know, 15, 18 acres. So I think we've done about a third of it. We've done the headland, so that was the worst, but the headland was even worse than this. So, and there we go, the load of guys over there stacking the bales up for me, so yep, we press on. Yeah, as I said this morning, it was really foggy when I was going to get my first load at about, I was on the road about 7, I think, just after 7, and you couldn't, some places you couldn't see, I don't know, any more than 10 metres in front of you. It was that bad in some places. So yeah, it's the middle of September now, isn't it? So what happens, you get foggy mornings, and obviously that makes the days so short, but hopefully we should get finished. We've got this, well, I don't know what we've got at this farm, 3 fields, they're probably about 30-40 acres. The other guy, the yellow baler, you see, he's also helping us, because our other baler guy is actually at uni at the moment. He's coming back to help next Monday, but yeah, so but the other guy, the lad on this load here, he's the one who's been helping him out in the evenings. Obviously it's Saturday today, so he hasn't had to go to his college, so yeah, then we've got another young lad helping out as well. So hopefully we'll get there. Right, I'm now onto another field. This is an ex-sugar beet, and I thought the last field was rough, but that was smooth compared to this field. I mean, you can't hardly see the road there. Just this road stops here, so I've now got to jump over here to the middle one. It is so rough. This is probably going down as the roughest field. The tram lines are ridiculously deep, but it's just the whole field is rough. I think this is going down as the roughest field of 2021. So that's a 24-acre field as well, so it's going to take me a fair amount of time. I don't think the middle of the field is quite as bad as this bit of headland is, but we'll just see how we get on. Right, it's about 9:30 now, I think. I'm now back behind our own combine. A nice smooth field and a nice wide swath, 35 foot, 10.5 metres, so it's nice to be going at a sensible speed and not bouncing around like I was, as you saw a few seconds ago. So, and then we've got, it's over here stacking. The combine's just packed up. It was on the next field across. It's got a bit damp for that, but we're still about 15%. It's saying about 16, 17, but you have to deduct a bit off it, because it does read a little bit wetter than it actually is, if that makes any sense, but that's how it works. So. Yeah, and in my last week's video, when I put the spray up, I thought people weren't going to like that, but some people actually comment and say they enjoyed the spray, so I was glad to hear that. And I do thank you regular people who regularly watch my videos, who comment nearly every week. It means a lot to me, so thank you guys for supporting me and helping me on my way. It's interesting how it's developed over the past year or so since I've been doing it. Right, I've just stopped. The moisture's gone bananas. So we're down here, 69. I don't think that's quite accurate, but no, basically I'm on what was done before the rain. I've done the middle bit, which is what was done today and yesterday, but then before the rain that was rather wet, so there's just a couple of rows one side I've done. That's all for tonight, folks. So yeah, thanks for watching another one of my videos. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers guys. Thanks, bye bye.